Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Uh, Today I have been working on something very interesting. Well, you guys may not think it's interesting, but I think it's interesting. As many of you may know, I've been doing a lot of videos recently about TV shows and about what I like or dislike about them. And so, I thought one day, because I was scrolling through Twitter, and I follow Julie Plec because, I think that she's a good writer, and I think that she has a lot of potential. And I realized she's been doing a lot of tweeting about this contest thing, this WAG thing, basically, which is for like writers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. And then she was like picking out people, like shouting out people and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Um, and so it kind of inspired me to look behind the scenes of a TV show and look at the script of what makes that show good or bad, you know. And so I took a deep dive on on my research, and I've been, you know, getting some things done here on Microsoft Word, as far as like the script goes. And I have came up with like a kind of good concept that I think the CW might actually take in the future when I get it completely finished. If they, like, when I get an agent, of course. This is more of like a side hobby right now. Um, but if you guys want to know what I've been working on, and if you guys haven't seen my Twitter, I've been working on this script for a TV show that I think is pretty interesting, but I need your guys' opinions on it. So, in the comments section, I normally wouldn't say this. I just want you guys to, like, if you have any opinions or anything I should change about um, the script, I want you guys to, you know, let me know in the comments section. I'm going to leave a uh, link down below that will take you to where you can read a copy of the script. So if you guys wanted that, then you can get it, if that makes any sense. And you can read for yourself. Um, you know, if you are on Twitter, please feel free to follow me. I will be asking your guys' opinions on YouTube and maybe on Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, uh, it'd be a good idea to send me a DM or something, or send me a tweet, and I'll look into it and stuff, and I'll change it. I want this to be kind of like uh, early development, we work together type of thing that I think will be really cool. And this could be one of these things where it lasts for a while. And I'm I'm fairly certain that I'm almost done writing down my ideas so far. I've written down about 10 pages, which is about 10 minutes of actual screen time. I plan on going to at least 25 pages, because that'll be all the acts. And then that gives me about 20 or so, not 20, a little less than 20 pages to world build and to fix things up and to, you know, change any grammar mistakes and to get it looking really nice. And I hope that it's right. Now, this is funny for me because when I was writing this, like, I've been like, you guys, if you were on Twitter, you saw that I posted 3 photos, and I had 2 pages and a half done. Um, but now I have 10. And a lot has changed since I've gotten lots of stuff done. I'm not gonna read it to you right now because I cringe when I read it. So I want you guys to look into it, and see what you guys are like, what you guys want, because this is still early development and this could all change. But I'm going for like a CW aspect of where there's a supernatural element, but then there's also legal consequences to what people do in the show, and it's like FBI profilers meet supernatural beings basically, or FBI profilers by night. No, sorry, I messed that up. FBI profilers by day, and uh, capybaras in the night, basically. And there's a lot of things that I haven't really delved into yet, and you'll see that I kind of throw the whole supernatural element out of the window, real head on first, and you'll see that this script right now is a train wreck, and it needs a lot of improvement and stuff. I'm willing to take the criticism and stuff. I just want to be one of those things where it's like, hey, why don't we, put our creative minds together and use the platform to make a show that people will watch, And I brought like the whole BAU thing into the mix because I thought that'd be an interesting thing. Keep in mind, all these characters are my own characters that I've came up with and aren't related to anything you've seen in the past or anything like that. It's just been something that's been going through my head. I've written a lot of different things. Like I had one thing called the magical orb, and I used some elements from that little script, or I think it was like a book or something. And then I also used things from like past experiences, and then my dreams, and real experiences, and I took inspiration from other shows that I watch, just to see what I can wrap up and put into the mix. And hopefully it doesn't turn out to be one of those shows where everybody uh like kind of like how it's like proven innocent. Like I don't want it to be like a proven innocent show. I want this show to be just as good as Legacies, if not better than Legacies, like 1,000 times better. Because Supernatural is ending, and they're running out of a lot of shows that they can premiere. And Legacies is the only like real Supernatural show that actually has, a purpose on that platform. I personally don't look at like Riverdale as something that has good writing at all. I mean, like, it maybe had good writing in the first season. I don't know. I didn't see it. But a lot of people don't like Riverdale at all. And I gotta say, as someone who, as like, those are one of the books where it's like, it shouldn't have been adapted upon. It should have just stayed as a book. Kind of like how the Narnians, not Narnians, the Narnia series should have just stayed as a book. In my opinion, it just should have. Or like how we didn't need a million Avengers movies. We didn't need a million seasons of Game of Thrones. We didn't need a million seasons of Supernatural. Um, we don't need a million seasons of Riverdale. Something like that, I've never watched Riverdale, so I could be, like, my opinion could not matter. Yeah, so, and, I want to just, say that, if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.